Okay, let me describe a situation and see if it sounds familiar. You're working in a good market, you have clients, you have experience, you know what you're doing, and yet everything feels harder than it should. Sales feel heavy, customers don't buy, competition feels aggressive, and you constantly feel under pressure to push more. What I want to show you today is why this happens, not as a mindset issue, but how your decisions as a business owner change under pressure. Most people think the brain helps us find opportunities. It doesn't. The brain helps us confirm what we already believe. If your internal dialogue is, the market is hard, clients are difficult, competition is too strong, your brain takes this as a task. And its job becomes very simple: prove that you're right. Your brain works like a focus machine. Whatever you consistently feed it with, it learns to look for, not occasionally, all the time. So if your focus is on pressure, difficulty, complex customers, fear of losing deals, your brain will automatically filter reality in that direction. It will notice the demanding clients, the objection, the delay, the rejection. And here is the key part. It will miss the easy buyer, the natural yes, the client who is ready. Not because they don't exist, but because your brain is not trained to identify them. This is something that most people don't realize. Your eyes don't actually see. Your ears don't actually hear. They're just like doors. Light enters, sound enters, and then your brain decides accordingly to your belief system. What matters, what doesn't, what to ignore. That's why two people can be in the same meeting, hear the same words, see the same situation, and leave with completely different conclusions. We don't see reality as it is, we see reality as we are trained to perceive it. And I am Angela Plushenko. I work with business owners, leadership teams, and also real estate professionals here in Dubai in English, Spanish, and Russian. My more than 20 years of work in corporate environment led me to question what really drives company results under pressure. And today I apply neuroscience as a strategic input for business growth that doesn't exhaust the people behind it. What I focus on is not just mindset, but how the whole nervous system, emotional pressure, and internal energy shape business decisions that directly influence sales, negotiations, and leadership under pressure. Only a very small part of reality is actually perceived as it is. The rest is filtered through what you expect, what you believe, and what you think is possible. You cannot see an easy sale if internally you believe sales are hard. You cannot detect opportunities if your focus is trained on danger. There was an interesting experiment done years ago. People who considered themselves lucky and people who considered themselves unlucky were given the same newspaper. And they were told, find a specific text and you will get a reward for that. So the lucky ones found it very quickly. The unlucky ones either didn't see it at all or saw it and thought that must be a trick and didn't report it. Same newspaper, same reality, different brain focus, different results. And this is exactly how opportunities work in business. There is another mistake many founders make under pressure. They work more to save the numbers. But the brain doesn't integrate information while being constantly active. It integrates information when you pause, when you disconnect, when you play with your kids, when you sleep. Your brain is still processing deals, conversations, signals, even when you are not working and you don't consciously think of it. Long working hours don't make you sharper, they often make you blind. Growth requires new thinking, new angles, new connections, new creativity. And creativity doesn't appear under pressure, it appears when the brain feels safe. That's why growth often stops exactly when pressure increases. So if growth feels exhausting right now, it doesn't mean something is wrong. It means your brain is doing exactly what it was trained to do. The question is not, how do I push more? The question is, What focus am I constantly feeding my brain with? And what reality is it trained to see? When focus changes, decisions change, the result follow. And in the next video, I will show you why strategy can be right, the market can be right, and still not work. See you next week.